All right, working on concepts, marking concepts to be exact, doing an inline triple. Going to teach these to little Doppler. River's on the injured reserve list for a week or two. So we got a short one here. Everything's thrown left to right. So the short one's about 60 yards, thrown left to right. That middle one you see in the middle of the screen, that one's thrown left to right. It's going to be almost a hip pocket into the short gun. That's around 125. And then the long one behind that is another hip pocket thrown into the middle one. So we're doing hip pockets and an inline triple. That's thrown left to right as well. That one's probably about 160, 170 yards. That one's throwing a white bumper, and the other two are throwing black bumpers. So this is what we're going to try and run with little Doppler this morning. He has done these two left-hand marks as singles and doubles before last week, and I did it yesterday as well as singles and then turned it into a double. And now we're going to add a third mark. All right, I'm going to go get them and let's have some fun. Okay, we're going to start off just running 3 singles. Then I'll have to reload the bumper boys, and then we'll try and do it as a double, then maybe a triple. So this is take number 1, Doppler. Running singles first, short, middle, long, heel, sit, quiet. Nope, wrong one. Gosh darn it. Doppler. Make short work of that. Sit. Heel. Sit. Doppler. Again, he's done these 2 marks before, as singles and doubles, but I'm just walking him through this again because he's going to have a big temptation to go back to an old fall here once I run this as memory marks. Okay. Yeah, we got a pretty good wind. I don't know if we're going to be able to hear the quack, quack, quack up there. Here, way out. Doppler! Boy, you could barely make out that white bumper. Barely make it out. Come on, little D. Hooked in behind the gun. I went and got it. All right, so I'm going to go back and reload. These are derby doubles, even though I got one more shot in each of these. I want a backup shot when I try and run these as memory marks. So I want to make sure I have all my bumpers loaded in the bumper boy. So 3 singles. We'll start off with that. Drop. All right, step 2, we're going to run double. But I'm really struggling on what double to run. I think I'll run the 2 left-hand ones. And then we'll see what happens. Let's try that first. All right, heel. Sit. 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 Doppler. Doppler! Good dog. Because this dog struggled about going back into that short mark when I was setting for this one, especially with this type of a wind. Wind is blowing kind of a quarter, kind of blowing that way. Atta guy, good. All right, we're going to do the long one as a single. Sit down. Way out. Here. Doppler! Attaboy, D. Better line. I did salt that with 2 other bumpers out there, just because I don't want him to have a big hunt. See which one he comes back with. All right, so we did singles. I did a double and a single. Now I'm going to put them up for a little bit, and we will attempt the triple. We'll see. Again, this is teaching not to go back into an old fall inline. Oh, you got the bumper boy bumper. Good dog. All right, you need to catch your breath for a minute. All right, heel. All right, so that's step 2. All right, inline triple. Take 3. Started out running these as singles. 3 singles, short, middle, long. Then I came up and did a double, short, left, and middle were the double. And then I turned around and ran the long right-hand mark as a single. Now I've done something a little bit different on the long mark, and I'll explain that here in a minute after we run. But right now I'm going to throw this as an inline triple, long, middle, short. So Doppler's had about 20 minutes to collect himself and to calm down. It's cool out. It's about 50 degrees and got a little bit of wind. He's ready to go. All right, heel. Got to be quiet. Here. Heel. Sit. Sit. Sit down. Sit. Sure, I'm rolling. Sit. Quiet. Way out. Here. Way out. Mark. Mark. Easy. Easy. Doppler. A little whiny, but that's a huge improvement, believe it or not. Good. Easy. Easy. Mark. Where's your mark? Heel. Heel. Where's your mark? Good. Doppler! Bam. Helps because I'm running a little bit into the wind. So he's actually ran straight into the wind to get that. So that's okay by me. I'm looking for success here. I don't care. The wind can help. That's great. Sit. Way out now. Way out. Way out. Yeah, way out. Good. Doppler! Get it, bud. Get it, get it, get it. Keep going, you little turd. All right. Good dog. Wow, what a huge line. What a huge improvement. right? So the first time he ran that, he ended up going right around the gun and came back out. Second time, he came under the arc, and now this time he came on the outside into the gun. So that was a huge improvement on that mark. Good dog, Doppler. Good bud. All right, buddy. Hot dog. Nice job. Very good. Yeah, very good. Sit. Heel. Sit. All right, so this is what I did differently on the third take, because I noticed the first two times I ran this with Doppler, as you look back towards the line, I was having a hard time seeing the bumper boy bumpers. I had the white side out, but it was still a little hard to see. So I decided to do a trick I learned from Jimmy Manuel and professional retriever trainer Craig Slovak. This is a bleach bottle. It's filled with a little bit of rocks, about a quarter of the way to give it a little bit of weight. I've never launched one of these out of the winger before, so I wanted to make sure, because all the rocks are sitting down at the bottom down there near the blue lid, that it didn't hit the top bar. So you got to be careful when you do this. But I mean, you can easily see this thing in the air, and you probably saw that one on the third take here. And this thing sticks out like a sore thumb in the ground, so it gives them a little more confidence when they pick it up out in the field. They can't pick it up. I mean, they could if they grab the rope or maybe grab the handle or something like that, but that's why you salt the area. So I had a couple of bumpers out there along with that. But that makes it easier for them to see it in the air, easier to see it when they come running out here, and it gives them a much better line and you get more success. So again, that's a little tip. This is oh goodness, I don't know how big this thing is, but it's just a bleach bottle. Take the label off. Man, that's a nice big white bottle. Nice big white mark to mark off of. All right, there's your tip.